Hello and welcome to another episode of stuff that you have sent me. It's not quite November, I realise I've just missed that, but I have been busy, as you'll notice by my new surroundings. I've been moving a lot of stuff into a new location, which I will do a proper video on as soon as I can. But I want to start this video with this, because I know what this is, and I'm very excited about this, because this is from YouTube. There we go. You've probably seen these getting unboxed on YouTube before, but this is incredibly exciting for me. I mean, when I started this channel, I didn't think it would get anywhere near where we are now at all. You know, I started it because I loved all the stuff I had. I loved the retro equipment. I wanted to share it with people rather than having it stuffed away in my room. And for it to grow to where it is, you know, I've got you guys to thank for that completely. And I think when I crossed about 50,000 subscribers, I started to realise that getting the silver play button might be a thing. So I aimed for that, and here it is. You know, I still make these videos just because I love what I do, but it's just nice to have some sort of recognition. You've just done something that very few YouTube creators accomplish. You've had an astonishing 100,000 people subscribe to your channel. We know that numbers on YouTube can get really big, but we hope that you don't lose sight of the reality behind the 6-digit milestone. Each and every person who has subscribed to your channel has been touched by what you created. Hopefully. They were inspired, challenged, or entertained. You achieved this milestone with hard work, perseverance, and probably a healthy sense of humour too. What you've accomplished can't be taken away from you. Well, I've seen you ban channels before, I mean, come on. And we'd like to recognise you and all your hard work with this Silver Creator Award, a small token of our esteem and respect. Bit of a printing issue there, I won't be too picky. We know that you don't do this for rewards. You do it because you have a drive to create and share, and because you found an audience who cares. Believe us when we say we can't wait to see what you do next. 1 million subscribers may seem a long way off now. Well, it is, to be fair, but you're closer than you think, and we are rooting for you. Of course you are, you make loads of money from adverts. Anyway, inside we have... Whoa, look at this. Look at this. It's quite a nice box, actually. All foam and nicely done. There we go, they've spelled it correctly. There is the silver play button, which I will place on the wall imminently. And now let's get on to some stuff that you guys have sent me. Also, thank you for allowing me to get this far. It means a hell of a lot. Let's go.
So, box number 1, and first up we have a CompuServe CD on the top. No matter how many of these I see, I still love them for the eye-catching colours alone. There's a little Competition Pro joystick inside, one of the better sticks in my opinion. We've also got another CD, an Amiga 600 handbook, which is handy because I don't have one for my 600. We've also got a collection of 1990s magazines. Here's Computer and Video Games from April 1982, Software Choice number 2. Now this is a magazine W.H. Smiths gave away in the 80s. Commodore Computing International, February 1990, and Your Commodore, February 1990. I will certainly enjoy reading those. Also, there's some disc boxes, which will prove very handy later, as you'll see. There's also a tea bag, which is handy because I love tea, and the sender is TG Pips. And yes, that tea bag does indeed appear to be a triangular PG Tips bag. Many thanks, kind fellow. We've also got numerous floppies, which is good because I love floppies and their contents. Even the labels, check out that rainbow of colours on the top. It's enough to make a man moist at the feet. There's even the key for the boxes, which is rather nice. Okay, next up is an international package containing a sealed copy of the DOS operating system version 3.30. Sealed. Let me tell you, this won't be staying sealed for long. That's from patron Garon Ninja, I believe, so thank you very much. Another box, another collection of bubble wrap, but inside this bubble wrap we find some lust-inducing game boxes. Tasmania for the Master System, a splendid title. Buck Rogers' Countdown to Doomsday for the Mega Drive, which I haven't played. Lotus Turbo Challenge in the classic packaging, another splendid release, Screwball for the Mega Drive again, and then a couple of Macintosh games, SimCity 2000. I've just got to open this up just to see those floppy disks. Ah yes, floppies and packing peanuts, my favourite. Also, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I'm going to have to break out my Macintosh now. Some more magazines in the bottom. Sega Saturn from March 1997 and a 1984 copy of Run for the C64 and VIC-20. Awesome. The note reads, "Hi Peter, here are the Macintosh games, I hope you enjoy them. I've thrown in a few other goodies too. I'm really enjoying the channel, great stuff man. Keep up the good work. Cheers, Kev." Well, no, thank you Kev, it's greatly appreciated. A box with silver tape is now upon us, and inside this silver dream is a Russell Hobbs 2-slice toaster. I'm off for some toast. Frivolities aside, inside is a bunch of Scion manuals leading to a Scion 3, which I love. A case containing a Scion 3A, which I love a tiny bit more. And the mother, a Scion Revo, Revo, which I drooled over for years. Look at that tiny keyboard. It's like a real keyboard, but just tiny. I fully intend to do a Scion video as soon as I get a chance, and these were sent from Yuki or Yucky, so thanks very much for that. Another international package next. It may look like a sturdy bundle of pure bubble wrap, and indeed I thought it may have been just that, but it's far better because inside is, well, there's a note from Josh Field in Marin Law, but it reveals that inside is a KCS Power PC board for an Amiga 500. How cool is that? I also love all the documentation here. It tells a story of the hardware in a brilliantly 90s dot matrix dodgy font kind of way, and I love it. Thank you very much, Josh. Okay, now here is a box. It's a vast box. So vast that I'm going to deal with it on the floor. Now I know this particular package is from a fine gentleman and indeed patron by the name of Gary Pinkett. And although I could mention every title being extracted here, I'd rather we all just sat back in awe at this Amiga fest of delight. Gary is actually an Atari ST fan, so this is much like the spawn of Satan to him, but to me it's a quarry of sheer delight, especially that B-Dart floppy coaster. I mean, there's some great titles here, such as Wing Commander, the title that made me salivate for an Amiga on its release, and look at that, Noddy's Big Adventures, what a cracking title that is. Deluxe Paint 3, which is frankly awesome, and lots of other titles ripe for review here. Then under that, a whole heap of floppies. I told you those storage boxes from earlier would come in useful. In many ways it's a shame that these have lost their outer packaging, but in other ways they're floppy disks and I love floppy disks, so it's all good. And check out that Dizzy art by Gary's own fine hands. I shall find a suitable place for this to cherish. The last package is from Black Screen Records. I didn't even know they were sending me this, but check it out. It's the Earthworm Jim vinyl soundtrack. This is worth having for the artwork alone, but I do have a video lined up for a more in-depth look at some of this vinyl and a rather dashing machine to play it on, so stay tuned. Anyway, that's it for November/December's unboxing. If you sent me a package and I've missed it, apologies, I will get to it on the next episode. I've just moved a load of gear out of storage, so it's possible the odd smaller package is still lurking in a box. But anyway, thank you for watching and have a great evening.